For what to expect this Monday, we turn to court in the Storm Tracker Center, and really we're getting in a roll with some nice fall-like weather.
We certainly are. Kelly, yesterday was amazing. Today, not too far behind. I think a lot of people are going to be happy with what's in store in your forecast as you're heading out and about on this Monday. Now, as far as what we're seeing, cool mornings this afternoon. It's still feeling very much like fall. But for the middle of this week, you might be wondering what time of year it is because the heat is ramping back up and it's going to feel a bit more summer-like in your midweek forecast. Getting a live look outside right now, this is from the East Los Molinos camera located on the east side of the valley in Glenn County, looking west. And you can see just some very thin clouds brushing on through. They're breaking apart as they work through the coast into the interior of Northern California. A few reporting sites actually went down over the last hour, so that's why you're not seeing data popping up from those. But what we're left with right now is upper 40s to mid 50s in the valley and foothills, 30s to lower 40s in most of our mountain zones, with a few cities likely to dip into the 20s before it's all said and done. Wind that's modest and out of the northeast this morning, 7 miles an hour though for Chico. And you can see the winds today not expected to pick up much, if at all. And we're going to continue to see that trend over the next few days with those light winds. But tomorrow they do shift to become out of the north, up to maybe 15 miles an hour for the gusts in the afternoon. But winds staying pretty mild through the middle of this week. Satellite and radar, those thin clouds you're seeing brushing on through the coast and then breaking apart as they move inland, as this low pressure area off the coast is going to start to dive south to become off the coast of Southern California. We're still seeing plenty of sunshine and dry conditions as this ridge of high pressure is still pretty strong to our northeast. And what's going to happen is that's going to start to drop to the south a bit as those low pressure areas off the coast split. We end up with high pressure then developing off the coast as well. This is what leaves us with these very warm temperatures midweek. And then as that ridge starts to break down, what we see is a cooler system dropping into the Pacific Northwest starting Friday and then ending up just to our northeast Saturday. This brings a slight chance for showers to our region. It brings a substantial cooling trend compared to midweek, and it leaves us with breezy north winds on Sunday as that exits off to the east. So this is what's known as those inside slider events that often drive gusty north winds. 70s for the most part in the northern mountains today with partly cloudy skies. We'll end up in the 70s with mostly sunny skies in the Sierra. Foothills mostly sunny with upper 60s to mid 70s. And if you're in the valley today, it's low 80s for the northern zones, mostly sunny with around average temperatures. Mid-valley areas in the upper 70s to low 80s for your Monday afternoon. Not too shabby for a mid-October afternoon. In fact, mid-valley areas mostly just around average, the North Valley just slightly above. Your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast for your weekend's always in view. We are warming up. Mid-80s to upper 80s in the valley Tuesday with low to mid-90s Wednesday, then upper 80s to lower 90s Thursday. Temperatures continuing to trend down with mid to upper 80s Friday, and then plummeting back into those 70s for your upcoming weekend. Saturday, there's a chance for showers, but it mostly looks limited to our higher elevations. So if you're in the valley, you could probably leave the umbrella at home. But temperatures are dipping into mostly the 50s in the overnight hours, ending up peaking midweek in the low to mid 90s, and then back to those 70s just in time for your upcoming weekend.